defeated Port, 18 goals, 13, 121. The margin, 7 points.
13, a 7-point victory to Woodville. Sewer and Nichols booted 4 for the Warriors. Harris got 3, Taylor 2. For Port Adelaide, Darren Smith with 5, 4 of those in the first quarter. Then Clifford, Rowan Smith, Greg Boyd and Russell Boyd with 2 each. Malcolm Blight was the happy coach that David Darcy spoke with right after the game.
Well, I think all I can say is thank you.
Yes, it was. Wasn't it a great game of football?
That's an understatement.
Yeah.
13, you know, there were 39,000.
Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, it had everything, didn't it? I mean, they got away early, and we fought back, and they chipped away again, and we fought back, and then we looked as though we were going to. I mean, it's one of those games, isn't it?
How did you feel at quarter time? 9-3 down.
Actually, the Bruce was a bit stronger than first thought, and they had that purple 10 minutes in that first quarter, and I mean, we've been in that position so many times in the last 3 or 4 months that, you know, everyone was still pretty confident that we could have our turn with it. Yeah,
well, it came in the second quarter, and you were just superb in the second quarter. Taylor was the key at centre forward, and Fuller in the middle, and Parker in the ruck. Just the 3 of them.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't just the 3 of them, it was everybody, but what a superb effort then.
Yes, and we probably even frittered a few chances away too. You know, I thought we had a few more chances, but I probably look very much from Woodville's point of view and not Port Adelaide's. But I thought we wasted a few chances today.
How did you feel at half-time? Were you confident?
Well, only because you've been through it so many times this year with the guys, and there's a terrific feeling around the place that, well, if we keep on working hard and doing all the hard things, something will eventually happen.
Tell me this, where has that character come from?
Well, I would like to think it's in the boys themselves. You know, there's a lot of new players at the club over the last 2 or 3 years. A lot of them have played 40 or 50 games now, and I think that they're the right type of kids that really do want to play footy. And if you like that, you're always a chance.
2 early ones to Port in the third quarter. I'm going to take you right through this. 2 early ones to Port in the third quarter, and things start to look bad again. But then, you know, just that character again. Back they came. They tumble back.
Yeah. I think, you know, and probably Steve Nichols has, you know, he's kicked 4 goals. But
Harris did a marvellous job.
Yeah, he did. And Steve's been a real focal point, so it was really good that other guys slotted in. And I suppose that's been the advantage of Woodville this year.
What happened to Fuller in the third quarter? He had to go off.
Yeah, he's got a crook ankle, besides his ear being split and his eyes being
just
split.
Noticed his eye then.
Yeah, he's had a rough trot of it of late. Keeps on getting the footy.
He certainly does, and he's got a few mates alongside of him too, hasn't he?
Yeah.
What about Parker?
Yeah, he's done it again. He got out of a sick bed to do that too, you know.
Did he have the flu? There's a rumour before the game once he did.
No, in fact, last night I got a phone call. The doctor had already been to see him, and like if he hadn't improved slightly, he might not have played. Still, he did play.
And didn't he play?
Yes, he did. He had a go, didn't he?
He did. And the last quarter, you got the first one, that fantastic kick, and you were clear. And then to Port and their credit, and I guess you got to say something tremendously well about Port, because they just fought, didn't they?
Yes, they did. I think the scores were level, and we kicked 6 points after that.
That's right, you did.
So I think
Randall Jolly's miss, I thought, may have been costly.
Well, actually, it was a goal.
Yeah.
All the guys are talking to definite goal, 100% goal, which is a goal umpiring error, obviously.
Yeah, it looked then, though, that you know, one forward thrust has happened in finals before, and Port can still win it from you.
Yeah,
Evans Apple gone.
I was just hoping not for a draw. I couldn't go through all that again. Ironically,
you know what happens if there's a draw? There's 5 minutes each way.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's fair enough. Actually, that was the same margin we beat them by at Woodville Oval.
6 points.
6 points, yes.
Well, to close, I just say on behalf of the football public, thank you for this today. 39,000 here. I think it's a record semi-final, and the game that you played and Port Adelaide played, we must be very thankful to you, the both clubs. It was great.
Yeah, it was a great game, David. I think that's a great ad for football. It's also very pleasing that Woodville won, of course.
Yeah. Next question is, of course, next week, the Bays.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's on next week, isn't it? We're still going, aren't we?
Who would have thought this, about 10 weeks ago, 11, 12 weeks ago?
Oh, well, Nobody. No, it's very difficult to predict, of course, but yeah, well, we'll give that some thought. Can we give that some thought tomorrow?
You do that. And good luck.
Thanks, David.
Thanks, Malcolm.
Good on you.
Yeah, that was a great chat there between Dave Darcy and Malcolm Blight, and that's Woodville's best ever moment in its history. And if you looked at Malcolm during that interview, he was a very, very proud, satisfied, happy man, looking forward to this week's game against Glenelg, and he really is one of the best ever footballers that have ever played the game, and he's now starting to get some success as coach. Glenelg supporters would hope that is going to end today, and whether it will or won't, we'll soon know. But what a great man Malcolm Blight is. In a moment, Rick Keegan.